right. We are here with Emory University Eagles head coach Misha Jackson, graduate student Claire Brock, number 24, senior Izzy Munson, number 14, and senior Paige Gross. Emory falling tonight to Ohio Wesleyan, a score of 64-54 in the opening round of the Division III Women's Basketball National Tourney. Coach, kind of give us your thoughts on the game and the thoughts of this year's team.
I thought we battled. That's a very good basketball team as far as Ohio Wesleyan. And, when I was scouting them and watching them, they're a really tough, gritty team. But there's one category that I thought they did a really good job in that you can tell is a point of pride for them, and that's rebounding. And unfortunately for us, that's been a category that's plagued us all year. And if you look at our losses, we probably lost the glass. Especially in the tournament, you can't lose the glass by 16 unless, we better be shooting 70% from the field. But I think that was the difference maker in the game. We played them pretty even in the second half. Obviously, the second quarter hurt us, but there's a lot of second chances in that quarter, and that's where we fell a little bit short.
Claire ended up with 20 points, 3 rebounds. Talk us to how you feel about the season as a whole.
Being a grad student in 5th year, it was an absolute pleasure and joy to be able to come back with this group of girls. We have an extremely great coach, or extremely great coaching staff that prepares us every single game. We're a young team for sure, but we have so much talent, and we know that we have every right to be here. We know that we can go beyond what we did tonight, but it's been an extremely great season for us, and it's just something to build upon, something to go on for next year, and I'm completely confident that we're going to continue to get better as the years go on.
Okay, let's keep that going, and we'll get Izzy's thoughts first, and then we'll follow in with Paige.
Yeah, I agree with everything Claire said. This team this year, we reached the highest ranking we've had in this program history, which was an honor to be a part of that. And we bounced around in the rankings a bunch, but we always remain, relatively top 20, and that's an incredible feat. It's been a great group of girls to play with. Everyone's really talented. Like Claire said, we're young, but I see so much growth in the next years for them. Like Misha said, I think rebounding it's plagued us all season, and unfortunately we just couldn't get over that hump tonight. But I know despite that, we could have gone much farther in the tournament. But I'm so proud of us for what we did. It's a great team, and I'm so proud to be a part of it.
Yeah, not much to add on that. I think it's been great to be a part of a program that we've been able to go back-to-back years to the tournament, and obviously we wanted to make it further, but I think being able to start that push and that trajectory of continuing to go to the tournament and getting farther in the tournament is great to just be the origins story for that. Obviously this is a great team, great chemistry on and off the court, so just seeing the program flourish in these past 4 years has been incredible, so I'm excited to see where they go next year.
Let's talk about favorite moments of the season. Coach, let's start with you. You have a tremendous season, qualified for the NCAA. What has been the golden star in the season for the Emory Eagles?
Yeah, that's a tough one. There's been so many this year, and you take out tonight, but there's been so many times we won some huge games, some big games that some of our players haven't been in those positions before, and being able to step up in those moments and perform, and that's how we're sitting here right now. Obviously, we'd rather have the box score a little bit different, but those are the moments that got us here, and being able to even have this opportunity to play into this game. Trying to think of one in particular, but to be honest with you, it's been every day in the moments of watching this team celebrate each other. They do a great job, and we're so different. We've got 7 freshmen, and they add a different bounce to us, but they've loosened up these 3 for sure. But it's also those are the moments I would say, like watching our team celebrate each other, but also push each other. That's been beautiful to see. It pushes me as a coach, loosens me up as a coach, but it's been those moments of watching them support one another.
What about you, Paige?
I think I would say just like the bus rides to games and back from games, like that's when you get the most energy and personality out of people, just in the locker room and camaraderie. Like this team specifically this year has had such great chemistry, and just telling stories and joking around has been incredible this year.
What about you, Izzy?
I mean, starting off with that, I agree. I mean, this is the first team that I think in my college career I've loved every year that I've been a part of, but this is the first year that everyone has just gotten along so well, and it's been such an amazing group to be a part of. I'd say we've had some really big road wins. You know, we beat Washington in the league. That was a huge win for us, and that was just fun to celebrate. They had a career high. And it was just amazing to be a part of that and support each other in that. That was a great win. And we had a few other great wins along the road, but not even that. I'd say even like learning from the losses and bouncing back from those. We've had games that we've turned it around and learned from it really well. And obviously we can even do that better next year. But just being with these girls day in, day out has just been the best. So can't really pinpoint one.
How about you, Claire?
Playing for as long as we have, the things on the court come and go, and those are so transient. But yeah, the times off the court are just the things that you're gonna remember for years to come. And so going off the Washington and Lee win, that was so fun personally, and just as a team, great win. But it was a long bus ride for us. We watched all of the Hunger Games, and I think that was just a really good bonding time for us because it was at the beginning of the season, and I think that really kind of helped us all get to know each other a little bit better and bond more than we had. And so those are the moments that I'm gonna remember. And I think that that's a testament to the culture that our coaching staff creates and that our team has created this year. It's hard when the season ends for anybody, but it hurts a little bit harder when we're as close as we are.
What a great testament to a great team and great student athletes. Emory University finished the season 19-7 in the NCAA Women's Basketball National Tournament. Congratulations to you all.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.